Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sitting here with this car, the 69 Coronet here, and let's do a little recap on some of the things that I discovered. The inner wheel well on a two-door sits 3 inches higher, or not the inner, the outer rear. This arch here is 3 inches lower on the four doors. So there is a ton of damage or a ton of rust. This is all busted here. Yeah, that's been repaired at some point, but not very well. So my thoughts on this is just to go with an actual new quarter panel skins, the 80% quarter panels. So at this point, this is kind of where I'm going to try to tie in at, but only on the top. And I got to cut the other piece yet. Cut this out completely. This actually the back of this car is not all that bad. I'll probably keep that. There is a little bit of rust right here, but it's not horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. That's very repairable. So I'm gonna keep this this panel piece here. Obviously this is getting cut out. The other side's gonna get cut out there. I'm gonna cut along this area here because I'm going to be patching those panels in anyway. That's going to give me better access to the inner fender wells. And then when the quarter panels come in, I'm going to decide on if I'm just going to try to cut those down on that rear clip, or how I'm going to address that at that time. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting at right now in my thought process. So I'm gonna get back to working on this and getting everything out of here, and I'm hoping to have that piece brought into this piece by the end of the weekend. So I'll be doing some filming on that. Pretty exciting. Quarter panels came today. That was the big surprise. Yeah, we have the tail panel cut off the car. Leaf springs out. 8 3/4 rear end sitting there. Thinking I'm going to call it a night. Get back at this tomorrow. Get this floor cut out. Oh, another thing that I noticed that was different between a 4-door and a 2-door. If you look at that, where the back seat, I guess, the brackets that between the seats, the trunk, on a 4-door, or on a 2-door, I should say, there's spacers in here. And on a 4-door, there's not. Everything is the same, but it would be just straight mounted like that. So that's different. Well, I'm going to vacuum this out. The car just keeps making more and more messes on my floor. But there's been some, looks like squirrels or something that's lived in this car. Well, I'm going to vacuum this all up and then get this floor cut out and get these frame rails cut out and just keep kind of working this way forward with all this cutting. Well, I tried to keep that clean, but that did not go well. So I think it's time to bring the torch out and do some cutting. Wow, okay. Well, that'll get things heated up in a hurry. Heck, am I burning under there? Anyway. There's like nothing left of this floor. That's some fresh air coming through here. Let's I don't think there's any way to do this without making a huge mess, to be honest with you. It just keeps getting messier and messier. I like this though. Somebody ran a fuel line up through the trunk. I'm guessing they were trying to get it running and driving. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Well, at least there's a breeze today. Because it is hot and it is humid. You know, I could use these body plugs over, but no, they're so, what is that? They are so dry rotted that there's no using them. I gotta go get a cap or something. I'm just sweating. Trying to get that to fall through there. Not having much luck. There we go. All right, so here we are. We got it all, a lot of it cut out. Getting ready to mark everything down here so we know where to cut this at. And then this back end is just about ready to go out. I wasn't gonna sit there and have you guys watch me crawl in and out of this thing with a torch. I think we're gonna be cutting at about right in that area there in front of the shackle mounts. Okay, it's definitely hot outside. It's the next day. Plans today are going to be to get this inner fender cut off on this side, kind of like that. I need to trim these pieces up here, kind of go around here. I don't know, I may end up just getting the spot welds out of that. I'm more worried about the top piece because that is completely different. And then I tried flanging this, and I thought that flanger was 1 inch, but it's not. It's like a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to have to cut along this flanged line here, flange that, get this all opened up from here down. But the goal today is to get that cut out, get this cut out, and get that slid into place and maybe even spot welded. So I didn't make a video of me cutting all that stuff up. on that other side because I really didn't, I mean, it's just cutting. And really wasn't sure that it seems to be kind of boring, I guess. So, yep, let's get at this one. I'll do some filming on this as I'm cutting it up. There will be a fan running, so you're gonna have that noise. Plus you're gonna have torch noise. I'm probably gonna torch this out first, kind of like I did the other one. I'm gonna cut this up higher here, crossed. And I need to figure out these inner outer quarter, or the outer rocker arms. So basically, when we put that patch in here, it's going to be about, I'm not sure you can see that. It's going to be cut up to about right here. I need to get this out a little bit more and figure out how that all ties in. Okay, so we got this all cut out. And this is all cut out and ready to go. I'm just gonna kind of sweep up a little bit more and then start sliding this piece under here, take some measurements, and then 21.5 inches from the rear of the door jamb to the front of the fender well. And that's how we're gonna, so we're gonna be taking it in and out, in and out, in and out of there. As many, you know, it's just so we don't want to cut too much off, is what I'm saying. So this is the point we're at now. We did have to get different outer fender wells, so this will all be separated, just not right now. Right here, this is going to be separated, just not until we get it underneath the car. And then we are going to replace the rocker panels with the other rocker panels, but we want to have the car, or we want to have this in place and the inner rockers welded into spot. Man, we didn't think about that bar.
I don't think it hurt to take that bar off of there. It's not going to go anywhere.
You think so? Hitch number one. Bars in the way. I sure hope that it don't go like that.
Yeah. You know what? It is going to come in pretty good.
I can see some little problems.
I think if you take your jack up the back end, you should be able to slide it. Might give you enough room, you can just slide right in there.
Well,
But we are a little high on this one here.
yeah, we look like we're really high, actually.
Well,
maybe not. I'm wondering if this hasn't drooped a little bit. Because we're running into...
We're doing pretty good, Randy. I don't see where there's a problem.
No, we're going to have to cut this off, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to.
And then I think it'll go in there. We got to move. So this is hitting, this here is hitting. And the way we have it right now is that this piece here is still on there.
Yeah.
So we would have to cut this here.
Yeah.
And then this would fit down over the top of it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to cut this thing off
Right.
on both sides.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out where we got to get it back to.
Well, we're gonna put the outer wheel well on anyway, so we just cut it right here, right at the flange.
Well, yes, but we want to keep
Keep
the inner
flange, yeah.
flange.
Keep the flange, you just cut it off right here. We'll keep the flange.
But we got to cut part of this flange off, because what I'm saying is that the way we have this flange is right here.
Well, yeah.
Because we didn't take it off of all this stuff.
Well, maybe if we take that inner part, I think we could make it work. We cut this inner part here.
Cut what in part?
See where I got the hand right here. Cut this right here.
But there's a problem if this runs through that. This all here runs through, that is all part of it.
Well, you know, it's not very far off as far as going in over that. I wonder.
I think we need to cut this flange right here off.
Yeah.
And then that, well, when we weld that to the top, that flange will be there.
Yeah.
We're also probably gonna have to cut this out. Right here.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
make this more level or something.
Yeah, this will have to be cut off because the original one is cut off. You know, this piece here was cut off. This was just flat here.
Well, it came up to here.
Right.
This,
It came up to here, but we didn't.
this hole here is that hole there.
Right, but what I mean is this piece here
Yeah, was cut off.
wasn't there. Yeah, it wasn't even there. So this hole is what you're talking about, is up there, right here.
Yeah. We're on the outside of one and the inside of the other.
Yeah, let's take a look on this side.
I think we need to be, I don't know if we need to be on the outside of both of them.
Yeah, we're right in there.
No, I'm saying where that goes in there, yeah.
Right. This
We're on the, I think we need to be on the outside, or the inside of both of them.
we do. Right there. Right there is right on.
Yeah, I got it here. There we go.
Trying to shift it one way and try to fit it in. And
Yeah.
shift it the other. We got more room to work with on this side, I think.
There we go. Right now she looks like a stretch limousine.
Yeah. I wonder if we was to flatten that, knock that flange down, if that would fit. I bet it would. Cut off whatever we need to and we'll just weld it back on. Because we'll be able to get in there.
I honestly think we're gonna have to take this all apart. I think we're gonna have to get rid of these spot welds.
I could put a jack under the back end and see if that would help at all. Probably wouldn't though, because our focal point is in the front.
Looks to me like this whole thing is higher.
It is. Like I said, it's about the size of that,
This looks like it's,
this one is higher. And like I said, it's about the size of that, beam you got going across there. It's about 2 inches. If you had that out of there, it would go. Because if we need, we could always put it back in after we get it where we want it, but I don't think it's gonna need it.
now we're hitting that stupid line again. Okay, so now where are we at? Well, we're closer.
Yep.
Now I'm thinking now if we do actually cut this flat here, I think that'll go underneath there.
Yeah, well,
And then we just weld that to there. It's the same process, right?
yeah. I don't know if it would help to go. Yeah. Thought maybe if I lifted a little bit, but I think what you need to do is, like I said, put a couple come-alongs in there on each side, pull it in
I have
together.
a couple come-alongs. That's the only problem.
Huh?
I have a winch on my trailer.
Yeah, but you don't have come-along to hold them down, huh?
No.
How do you hold your vehicles down?
Chain binders. I don't trust to come along.
I only see one other thing,
What's that?
right down there on that corner. See right there?
Oh. This?
Further up. Look right here. Just a little bit. So where this one here is rounded off, that one is squared off.
Yeah, that's just. Oh, I see what you're saying.
It might work. It might go though. I don't know.
Well, I think we're gonna have to get. We're gonna probably have to pull that freaking thing out too. Yeah, you're right. I don't think that's gonna go. I think we're gonna pull this vent tube or vent line somehow.
Oh yeah.
Behind it.
There you go. Let's fix that.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's pull it back out so I can get it underneath there and cut that piece out.
That should do.
What's going on?
A little bit right here. I need a screwdriver to pry this up a little bit. Other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, don't want it. I don't want to move that front.
You can't move the front.
Well, hell, you can. It will move.
Well, it will move, but if it falls off jack stands, we're in trouble.
That's exactly right. And you're right up against the
The car itself?
Yep.
All right.
This has got a, so right now they're both of the, see right now, the, these here are hitting. Right now, these are hitting.
Oh.
So we have to go back about, looks to be about 9 inches. So we're getting pretty darn close to where we need to be.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna probably have to drop that down.
Yeah.
Not that. I'm talking the deal itself. So, this is a tape measure. But you say we're hitting on that side.
We're hitting on both of them. Well, we're hitting the, your jig. We're hitting your jig.
Yeah, we're gonna have to lower the jig.
Yeah.
At least the back part of the jig.
Yeah. So that's, okay, that's being held up by your jack stands. And will be lowered.
Now, see, this is lower.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Now we're moving the car.
Don't want that.
What are we stuck on over here? Can you lift that up, maybe?
Pull it up.
I don't know if that's gonna gain us. I put a ratchet strap on it.
Well, I was thinking, put one on the front piece and put one on the back. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure
There.
what that's gonna gain us at this point. Hold on. We're up against the side.
Wait.
Yeah, we gotta go this way with everything.
Got it. Well, actually, the back end has to come that direction.
Yeah, which is really tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we don't have any weight on this car at this point.
Well, one thing about it, we're a little long on that side.
We're long on both sides. Side is again this side.
Yeah. Yep.
But the whole thing is sitting there
Crooked.
kittywampus.
Yeah. Yes, this side has to come forward some more. About 6 inches. There you go. There you go.
All right, Dad.
Yep.
It's getting closer.
We are getting closer, yeah.
Well, I got it, I should say we, Dad and I, got it so it's about an inch left to go, maybe a half an inch, to where it's going to be in. But unfortunately, we got to cut it just a little bit more here. If you look down there, you can see, let's see if I can get that on the camera. It's, well, you can see it on that side, I think. We're about a half inch off from going into the hole that the jig is. Then we're going to have to do some trimming here, lift it up to get it back evened up. But it's starting to go together. Anyway, we'll have to replace the outer fender wells, which I got new quarter panels for the front. I did actually find a hole in the trunk right there in that trunk extension, but I think I can fix that. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to keep plugging away on this. I know that some people think it's taken me forever, but it is a weekend project. So when I get a chance, I work on it. When during the week, I'm not able to work on it. So next time we'll be hopefully trimming a little bit more off of it and starting to weld everything back together. And then taking this quarter panels and replacing them, tying it all in. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Everybody have a good day.